Dear brothers and sisters, there are and will always be decent people in Poland and the world. A child in the face of war is always a victim. Therefore, I received the news from the White House with satisfaction, but also with disbelief. Donald Trump announces we have ended the war in the Gaza Strip. Gaza and Israel are celebrating a ceasefire. Hundreds of people are in the streets. However, the war between Russia and Ukraine continues. In this context, I would like to reveal to you that I am unable to discern whether the worst fascist war, whose cruel crimes the 20th century revealed to us, is not being waged in our time. The Jubilee Year of Hope 2025 in the Roman Catholic Church was instilled within me the hope that we will never again be separated by race or blood from the most magnificent humanist values. Meanwhile, the world continues to move forward, mostly at its own pace, adopting the social systems of the past. Last, fascist was the term for a follower of fascism, that is, a supporter of an extreme nationalist ideology and a totalitarian form of government. Fascism is the belief that one must not betray the nation, supported by the idealization of the nation. It is precisely this failure to betray the nation that leads to dictatorship, and with the idealization of the nation to fascist dictatorship. Fascism in Italy combined elements of corporatism, totalitarianism, nationalism, militarism, and anti communism. Characteristic features of a fascist state: the existence of a single party dictatorship system headed by a leader, the use of terror, the replacement of trade unions with corporations which were supposed to operate in a way that would not cause problems for the new government. Fascism is a system of government that cartelizes the private sector, uses central planning in the economy to subsidize producers, introduces a police state as a source of order, denies individuals fundamental rights and freedoms, and makes the executive branch the unfettered ruler of society. In the third millennium of the Christian era, we aspire to be guided by the rights and freedoms enjoyed by individuals in civilized societies. Here it's not enough to recognize the aforementioned rights and obligations of a person. It would also be necessary to personally demonstrate them for the continuation and correction of future generations. Therefore, we must learn to demand of ourselves and embrace our own uniquely our own path in life. It may be that if you choose to follow an authentic path, reaching it may take you longer, but your actions will influence subsequent generations and the universal blessing will endure forever. When you follow the path of truth, the journey may take longer than you expect, but your development and influence will shape future generations. Don't limit yourself to dreams. Create strong foundation to build on a grand scale, and then set out and take action. Your choices always shapes your reality. The 19th Chopin competition is underway in Warsaw. Four Poles qualified for the next stage of the competition, including Adam Kauduński. What wonderful players, so emotionally performed. For me, it was a musical journey through human emotions, from light to darkness, from peace to despair. Mr. Adam allowed me to add my own content expressing my life experiences. A feast, a tremendous emotional and aesthetic charge. It had everything here: peace, joy, passion, pain, tension, despair, climax, and stillness. A polonaise already built on previous feelings, filled with shivers and tears. Magnificent. It was a wonderful performance. I am enchanted and filled with emotion. If you choose, say, laugh now that it never ends, even after saying goodbye. So decide who you want to be. Prove it to yourself with small victories. Keep your promises when no one is watching. This is how you build self confidence, self trust, self discipline, and self respect. Every action you take is a vote for who you are becoming. No one in history has ended as many wars as I have, but they probably find some reason not to award me to Nobel Peace Prize, said United States President Donald Trump. If you choose love now that it never ends even after saying goodbye, if you have become a tourist by choice, enjoy a unique adventure full of suns, and unforgettable experiences in the most beautiful places in the world. Always move forward, even for the Madonna of Yasnagura, of what never happened. There is no past so ruined, no history so compromised, that it cannot be touched by the grace of God.